switch the computers. Courtney with KMG is going to take over, and she's going to walk through the Informz platform. So thank you all. If I don't get to say goodbye, thank you for being on the call tonight.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Can you all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So when we sign into Informz, this is what it will look like. Right here is the home screen. Let me see if I can get this.
And how to get to Informz is on the FAPA website. My FAPA, the ARRD section, there's a hot button, a big blue button that says Informz. You click on that and it takes you to this.
So here on the home screen, right here, this is our Informz contact, Nick. You can contact him anytime. He's pretty much online 24/7. We don't really know if he is at like 12 o'clock at night because they've never been on that late. But we like to assume that he is there in case you're up that late sending things. But you can contact him any moment if you have any questions, as well as searching the knowledge base up in this area. To send a message, you're going to go to this icon right here. You won't necessarily ever have to really create a message, but if you feel willing to go through that process, you can. Right here, going to create a mailing, but we're not going to walk you through that today. So you'll go to this icon, go to View, and that will pull up all of the pre-created templates that you can use. Depending on which one you want to use, they're pretty much the same, but just depending on whichever one you want to use. Today we're going to go with the dinner meeting invitation. You're going to hover over this little icon right here, and you're going to copy the message. And then once it's copied, it shows up yellow, and then you will just click on that one. And it will bring you to the mailing designer. Here is where you will choose who you're sending it to. You can rename it if you want to. This doesn't necessarily matter, just to keep organized. You can rename it to whatever you'd like to name it to. For this, we're going to say, welcome to Informz. So here's where you will choose who to send it to. You'll click Edit. If you have like 2 or 3 specific people that you are sending something to, right here you can type in those email addresses specifically, and it'll send it to those people. To send it to an entire area or region, you will click this one, and you'll select the folder. Depending on your region, you'll click one of these, East Central or Northeast, Northwest, etc. Just to show you what that looks like, you'll click that, and then it will have all of these here, just depending on who you're sending it to. For the purposes of this demonstration, we're going to do interest, and then regional area reps. And then you will click update.
Courtney's actually going to be sending you guys an email right now as she's doing it, and that way you can check your own emails and see what it looks like, what your messages are going to be looking like to your areas as you're sending them out.
Yes. Okay, once that's complete, you will click update and make sure all of this is correct in how you would like it to look. You can change this to yourself or just leave it as is. At the dinner meeting, this is where you can change the subject, or you can keep it the same. welcome to Informz. Update. Reply to. And then you will click save once all of this information is. And then you will go to the design tab. And it will pre-populate this right here, which we will go up in this area and click edit. Right here, it just pre-populates your name, your first and last name, and then you'll enter whatever information you'd like here. So I'm going to say welcome to Informz. We're happy to have you. And this is just like your basic tools to change the font, the point, bold, italics. If you want to personalize yours, you can click this right here and information, email address, first name, last name, member type. You probably won't need any of those, but just in case it's there. And also to add images, that would be right here, or documents, hyperlinks, etc. It's all in here, just in case you would need to. So after you're done editing your message, you will save it. Make sure it's all correct, and then you will go to the test tab. You can send yourself a test, just a preview test. Once you send yourself a test method, usually both is the best way to go. All stories. And then you'll send yourself a test here. You don't need to go through that. And then to send it to everybody, you can either send it now or schedule it right here. I'm going to do this, and you'll say once, daily or weekly, monthly, triggered, etc. And all these have the descriptions. We're not going to schedule that today. We're just going to send it. I will send it, and once it is sent, it's going to gray out the buttons. So that's pretty much everything that you will have to do. And then if you want to resend or open up one you've already sent and then edit it, you can go to the Sent tab, and then you can find the one that you just sent right here, and then copy that again, and it will show up right here in your in progress. And then you can go through that whole process again. And that's pretty much it.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
If you schedule
Yes.
something for later, are you able to edit it before it gets sent out?
That is a good question. I would assume so, but I don't know the answer to that. Let me do a quick knowledge search.
Yeah. Well, I could see a situation where you schedule, a dinner invite for a week and a half from now, and then find out that, I don't know, the time is off by half an hour or something, and you want to edit it.
You should be able to edit that. It should be in a hold. This is Terry. A couple other things Courtney may want to go over, because I had to send emails to Nick on. Just one reminder on the scheduling, because I played around with it, and I set it for schedule, and I planned to send the email like 1 minute after I had scheduled it. And you got to remember to refresh your screen. Otherwise, you'll think it's not sent. It'll get sent, but if you just keep that screen the same, you'll think, okay, it just went past the deadline and it never got sent. So that's one thing to remember. Two, Courtney, you may, because I know Jason sends emails out to more than just Pinellas. I know Mark and Kevin share and send them between Lee and Collier. And there's Nick sent me the information as far as how you can add multiple areas together and send, rather than send 3 separate emails, you can send it. I haven't played around with it yet. I was looking at it a couple days ago, and it's fairly easy, but I don't know. It wasn't in the basic quick start guide.
So,
that's
Courtney, do you know if they
something-
can send the email to more than one county at a time?
You have to put it under a target group. There's something called a target group. You can enter different counties.
Can I ask a question to you guys? Is it possible to do a recurring email? Like if I want to send, if the meeting's 3 weeks away and I want to send a dinner meeting on every Monday until then, do I have to do it every Monday?
That's a good point. I don't remember seeing it where you can program it for multiple days or multiple send outs, if you will. But I think
That would
that's
be
something
something
you can
awesome.
ask Nick about.
Well,
Yeah, I think
it does say that you can send it weekly. The question is it going to stop, or is it going to keep sending it every Monday forever?
Does it have a start and a stop? Yeah, I don't know, Michelle.
What, triggered?
Yeah, there you go. Right.
It says,
It says daily or weekly, but like, is it gonna, like you said, is it gonna send out every Monday?
Oh, it has a set and
Yeah.
end date.
Yeah, it has an end date.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
right here you can do it on every Monday starting after this day at the time, and then you can do it last day.
That'll be awesome for the dinner meeting.
And there's also monthly. That's how that would look.
And I'm sorry, I missed, can we send it to different counties? I didn't see where, I'm sorry, I'm at work, so I missed whatever you said.
that's that target group.
Who has to set that up? Terry, are you saying that Nick has to
Yeah,
set up a target group for you?
No, what I can do is he sent me the link. I asked him and he sent me what the link was. I can just forward it to the area reps, and I can forward it to the regional directors. They can forward it to their area reps. But either way, because I sent it to Mark, you got that email because you were talking about sending out from Collier to Lee, and you just set up your own target group, and then you can add the different regions.
So, I mean, I think an easy workaround. Go ahead, Andrea.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Andrea at headquarters. I just wanted to just chime in that Nick can send you instructions, or they're also available in the knowledge base, and that's called a compound target group. And so you would just do a search for compound, actually just the word compound, and you can find the instructions pretty quickly about how to go about calling up multiple target groups for a single email that you send out.
Okay.
Any other questions? So
To
we've had
answer
the
question.
Go ahead.
To answer the question about if you can edit a scheduled email, it doesn't seem like you can edit it, but you can stop the mailing, and then maybe once you stop it, you can maybe edit it and then reschedule it.
Okay, so at least there's one option. Thank you.
Yes.
So the system's been testing, we've been beta testing it for the last about 3 weeks in 3 areas, which is a very small number. And we know that there's a lot of areas in Florida. So the next few programs that you're having, play with this system, test it out, take your time, see what it can and can't do, and then let us know. Email me anytime. Nick is the guy from Informz that's going to be able to help you in a pinch. But if you're seeing something that needs to be fixed for everyone to use well, email me, please, so that we can make sure that all the ARs are on the same page with this system. And then take a look tonight at the email that Courtney just sent, the test one. See what it looks like, see if you like it, don't like it, see if it went to your spam folder or whatever, so that we know what's going on there too, because we want to make sure that our members are getting appropriate FAPA emails. Any other questions, any input at all? Okay, so
I guess my only input would be a positive one. I really like the scheduling feature on this new email system. I think it's going to make our jobs a lot easier. So thank you.
Okay.
Good. Okay, I did actually think of one more thing.
Oh.
Who was talking? I'm sorry.
Sorry, this is Susan Ferguson again. You mentioned that you're sending directions for kind of what we went over already.
Yes, you'll be getting an email.
Okay.
This is Lisa from headquarters as well. Tomorrow, we're going to just send you a brief email from FAPA headquarters, just kind of following up on the information that we went over and letting you know where to find it, which pretty much everything is going to be on your RDAR page. In addition to that, there's also going to be a note in that email that's going to let you know that you will be receiving a separate email from Informz, and that is going to contain your username and password so that you can start using Informz. And the Informz button is on your My FAPA RDAR page. So tomorrow morning, when we get back to the office, you'll be receiving 2 emails. One from the first one from FAPA headquarters, and the second one from support at Informz.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Great.
So real quick before you hang up, the way the system used to work 3 years ago or 2 years ago, if you were an area rep, you would blast out your announcement to everyone in your area, but you also had to do a second step and go onto the FAPA website and post it on the calendar so that anyone that's looking at the website can see, oh, there's a dinner tonight, and maybe they didn't check their email or whatever, but they can actually see it posted on the calendar. That is still the case. You're going to be able to blast your notice, but if you have an event, you still need to take the extra 2 minutes and post it on the calendar. If you, again, look at your My FAPA ARRD section of the website, it has a link right there for calendar, and you just click on it. Courtney's pulling it up right now. Do you have an event? Post an event. Click on that blue button. That's going to take you to right where you need to post it, and then it's going to show up on the front of that website so that everybody can see it. Maybe, for example, Kate Calloway, that's our president, maybe she is visiting Miami and she wants to come to one of the dinner meetings, or she wants to see what's going on in Miami. So that way it's there so that people can see what's going on in other areas and come to those events. And now she's showing you what the calendar looks like. So that's the template that you fill out, and then this is what the community calendar looks like. So once you've posted, and some of you guys have already posted your events, which is awesome, then you can actually see them there. So the blast email, which we walked you through, but please also post it on the calendar, and just take a couple of minutes and look at all the things that we've done on that website, because that's something that you're going to be using a lot, and we do have a suggestion box there too. So if you think of anything else, we're happy to make changes. Just let us know.
I do have something about the event. When you do want to post one, just make sure, because I've separated these to the FAPA community calendar, which is this one that will show up down here. And then there's also the region directors group calendar and the board of directors group calendar, which are specific to these pages that will show down here. And then if you want, just select the ones that you want. If you want all 3, you can select all 3. But they are separate calendars.
This is Vernon. Hello?
Yeah, Vern, what's up?
Yeah. Is there a way for you to see who the email is actually going to see the names of the people who are actually receiving the emails? If you send it out in the
So
group.
for instance, if you send it out to all the PAs in Orlando, can you get a list
Right.
of all those people?
Can you see who, who is going to?
That's a great question. I'm actually interested in that too.
I believe you can. Let's just select a group. We'll do this one. Let me not do that one. And subscribers. View subscribers receiving. Let me click that and see if you can. There you go.
So the view
You can
subscribers.
It's just the email. So to get there, you will go to view subscribers receiving this email, and then you will click the number right here, and then it will show you all of the emails.
Can you see the logistics of who actually opens the email?
Actually opens the email. Let me go see if we can do that as well.
I think
It's a valid point to see if people are actually looking at your email.
and how many opened it.
And you send, it does say right here how many. I just don't know if you can see exactly who.
Yeah, I think you just see the count. I don't think exactly who did open it.
At least you get some sort of logistic with it.
You can.
Oh.
Okay, let me show you how I got there. So you'll go to your Sent tab, again to this little tab looking thing, and then you click the report. And that will bring you to this place where you can see all different kinds of data about it. And then you'll go right here to this button and click the number. And it will bring you to whoever opened it already.
That is super detailed. That's incredible.
That's great. Wow,
That's going to be pretty helpful. Great.
Yeah.
This is Mark. I have a question. Can we expand on that and find out who has opted not to receive any of these emails in the future? Because that is an option when you do get the email. It will give you an option at the top left to opt out. Do we have a list of who opts out?
I want to say yes by this right here. Obviously, I don't think everybody has done that just yet. And then there's also an unsubscribe tab. So I want to say yes. Of course, we can't see because nobody's done it yet. But I want to say yes because of these two tabs right there.
Okay, will that be a universal opt-out from anything or just from, let's say, I send something out to the Collier County PAs? Would it opt out only for anything I sent, or would that opt out for anything for Informz, including something from the president or from LGA or anybody else?
Let's see if this one has any.
Mark?
That one doesn't, and that one doesn't just yet. I'm not exactly sure.
Courtney,
Just because these aren't.
can you hear me?
I'm here.
Hey, Mark, it's Tina. I'm pretty sure that if the member has checked the box that says don't share my information and don't email me, that you'll never be able to reach them through this.
Okay.
Just by giving you that access, we would be breaking that confidence.
Okay, I was just wondering because I actually had somebody that reamed me out that said they didn't get my invitation this morning, and I made them go through, check their spam folder, everything else, and they said, no, I'm not getting it. I've been a member of FAPA for years. And I'm like, all I can tell you is, you know, you need to go back to your My FAPA account and double check and make sure that you have everything connected properly.
Right.
Correct.
Or have them call me or call Lisa and we can backtrack it too.
Okay.
I'm going
Okay,
back
sometimes
on.
sometimes they also have either moved or they change email addresses, or if they move to another county, they may not get the email from the other county. I've had several of those, so they just have to update the MyFAPA account.
Yeah, that's why I want to try emailing the Lee County and Collier County, because a lot of the students that were, at one time they joined as students, they lived in Lee County, they went to Nova, they've since graduated, they became members as graduates, and then they took jobs in Collier County, and they're still listed, even though they're working in Collier County, they're still listed in Lee County because they never changed their county. So that's the reason I wanted to make sure that we're targeting both counties.
Anybody else? Okay. So if you get a chance, congratulate Nicole. If you get a chance, spend a few minutes looking at the MyFAPA website that's just for you, for the ARs and RDs. We've really put a lot of time and effort into trying to design something that's helpful. And then tomorrow you'll get your link to Informz. You'll get your username and password, and you can log in and start using that. And then just keep the conversation going. Let us know, let the RDs know what's going on. Let us know where you need help. We want to be able to help you. Delegate, find key people, use the Leadership Academy. Let's really work on the rest of this year, making FAPA very strong, and that starts with you guys as the ARs, and I appreciate you all being on this call. The next membership meeting is the first Wednesday of June, which I believe is the 7th. The 7th of June at 8 p.m. and it's going to be a phone call, and you'll get an email about that. I would love to have you on that, and then just email or call me anytime. So that's it. Thank you all very much.